Hear the hunger in my voice, they used to tell me to speak up. The problem was of what I was saying, they couldn't keep up. Instead of moving around with some patience, they tried to speed up. It got colder than a bitter bitch, found me a way to heat up. What's a favor for a favor if we all didn't make it? Kept it 100 with everybody, but they just gon' change. I ain't get caught up in the hype, cause I ain't feel like I made it. Couldn't picture me here now, but here's your moment to frame it. And I ain't never understand that self-entitlement spirit. I felt your vibe, I don't wanna get near it. Before I made the appearance, I took a second, took a look in the mirror. This God, Lord, the only thing that I fear. Y'all got me fucked up. It's all passion, it's tradition, it ain't fashion. It's no action, they make threats and it's still passing. I think massive, no respond, that's still tact. Y'all should quit rapping. Cheap shots, I'm cinematic. I ain't average, I'm an overthrow fanatic. How I go, you lose and win like asthmatic. I got first, that's automatic. I'm the best in my division. In the ghetto like the pigeons, in the hood like the engine. You a bird for that chicken. I don't fake split decisions, cause my mind made up, nigga. We in the end of time, but my time ain't up. Now when I was young and running wild and wide-eyed like a cabbage patch, I had to get it as vivid, adapted to my habitat. It's certain shit I won't do, certain shit you can't prove. My shit sound like a payday, yours like more when the rent. If I had $1 for every dime you counted, I would be broke. Watch it be close, got a better chance, boxing the goal. And they know I'm raw, and they know the spot, and I'm feeling large, still in charge. I don't make it follow, I follow the law. Standing tall like they here on Mars. I just got a call from my bro, he behind the wall, he told me let it off. Niggas lying for some cat, I got a different line in me. Everybody intimidated, I got that guy in me. You get focused on the dimes, I'd rather keep my nine with me. Help me get this off the ground, just know you won't fly with me now.
I try to make the news, I ain't playing by the rules. I've been trying to play it cool, but that ain't gon' be the business. Y'all out here looking like fool. Home truth, I ain't never had to choose.
I'm trying to get beamed up, man, y'all try to make the news. I ain't playing by the rules. I've been trying to play it cool, but that ain't gon' pay the bill. Y'all out here looking like fool. Home of the truth, y'all ain't never had to choose. Trying to get beamed up, man, y'all try to make the news. I ain't playing by the rules. I've been trying to play it cool, but that ain't gon' pay the bill. Y'all out here looking like fool. Home of the truth, y'all ain't never had to choose. Trying to get beamed up.
Don't have messed up, no. Bad news, picture beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, baby.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about any part. I need a Vaseline like my Nina Puffer bar. Took a Zoc, watch the dark. Matter of fact, like a dart. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shane Sharp. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Harper. Try to hold me, it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Told them boys we taking over. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them U.P.K rules. I'm making like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that business like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas, get your knife and your fork. He ain't locked in with the count and when you speaking to me fart. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a up the bands, bitch, like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent, I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I read that bitch just like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, we hold start. Yeah, ain't know they call me Obi-Wan, I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. Either low or this low, told that bitch is either or. I told you niggas, you ain't cut like that, I swear I'm to our car. And I just made the call, we gon' start another war. Yeah.
All right. Encore une fois, on est là avec vous. L'esprit live. Oui, c'est là. Donnez-moi 2 secondes pour que je modifie exactement ça ici, sauf... Attendez une minute. Donnez-moi quelques secondes. Ok, ça passe. Hey, shalom Israël, Yabashim Yosha Brakatam à tous nos frères. Shamar Al-Tabashim Yosha à tous nos sœurs. Je suis l'officier de 1000 Adayar avec le I.S.U.P.K qui se traduit ainsi. École israélite de la connaissance universelle et pratique. On a commencé à One West, 125e rue, Harlem, New York, sous la gouvernance du commandant général YAHANNA. Et pour ceux qui ne le savent pas, c'est quoi le I.S.U.P.K? Pour ceux exactement qui sont de la bienvenue et nouveau ici, le I.S.U.P.K est l'école israélite. Et l'école où on apprend exactement qui sont les vrais Israélites. Vous comprenez? User 8235, right? All right. We are the I.S.U.P.K. We are the Israeli School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. We teach that so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian are the 12 tribe of Israel, man. Am I Black chieftain? Is it that with that? I think that's that with that. Hold on, let me invite that with that. Let me invite that with that a little bit. Comprenez? Alors, on a exactement cette école-là, exactement, qui est là pour montrer aux négros, aux latinos, aux autochtones, qui sont les 12 tribus d'Israël. C'est là que je suis live sur plusieurs plateformes, alors je vais essayer de mettre mon écran dans une disposition préférable. Comprenez? Alors, voilà qu'est-ce qu'on fait, voilà qui connaît, voilà exactement comme qu'est-ce qu'on faisait pendant 99 épisodes. Aujourd'hui, on est rendu dans la 100e épisode. On est rendu dans la 100e épisode de qu'est-ce qu'on fait, de cette série qu'on fait exactement depuis plus d'une année. Le Nouveau Testament est pour les Israélites aussi. Pour ceux qui sont live sur TikTok, allez sur exactement I.S.U.P.K Montréal sur YouTube ou Facebook. Vous allez voir exactement cet épisode-là live. Comprenez? Et vous allez voir de quoi on parle. On parle que le Nouveau Testament est pour les Israélites seulement. La majorité des chrétiens vont penser que l'Ancien Testament est pour les Israélites. Le Nouveau Testament est pour tout le monde. Cela est faux. Cela est totalement faux. Le Nouveau Testament, autant que l'Ancien Testament, est pour les Israélites seulement. Mais l'affaire qui arrive, ils ne nous enseignent pas qui sont les vrais Israélites. Ils nous enseignent pas, ils nous disent pas qui sont exactement les vrais Juifs. Ils nous disent pas qui sont le vrai peuple de Dieu. Mais ici, dans le I.S.U.P.K, on est là pour vous dire la vérité. Gratuitement et certainement. Vous comprenez? Et l'affaire qui arrive, les négros, les latinos, les autochtones sont les 12 tribus d'Israël, sont le peuple choisi de Dieu, sont le même peuple qui était en Égypte, en esclavage en Égypte, sont le même peuple qui était en esclavage par les Babyloniens, sont le même peuple qui était en esclavage par les Assyriens, sont le même peuple qui était en esclavage par les Romains, par les Perses, par les Grecs et ainsi de suite. Voici le même peuple qui est venu en esclavage en Amérique. Voici le même peuple qui est venu ici en Amérique avant même que les Caucasiens soient en Amérique. Vous comprenez? Voici exactement ce même peuple-là. Mais l'affaire qui arrive, à cause que l'histoire a été modifiée, à cause que l'histoire est dite par les vainqueurs, ils ne vont jamais nous dire ces affaires-là. Tap that screen, tap that screen. You understand? Ils ne vont jamais nous dire ces affaires-là. Pourquoi? Parce que le moment que tu comprends à savoir, et que tu comprends, et tu commences à savoir qui que tu es, ta vie va changer. Tes actions vont changer. Qu'est-ce que tu fais va changer. La manière que tu réfléchis va changer. La manière que tu penses va changer. Et c'est ça qu'ils ne veulent pas ici aujourd'hui. Surtout au Canada. Surtout au Canada où ce que, ici au Canada, qu'est-ce qui est arrivé dernièrement l'année passée? L'année passée, nos dirigeants voulaient venir ici. Il y a un groupe qui s'appelle Benai Brief. Vous pouvez aller voir ce groupe-là. Le groupe s'appelle Benai Brief. Benai Brief. Le groupe est allé mentir aux journaux. Mentir exactement dans toutes exactement les places qu'on peut mentir. Dans les journaux, au maire de Toronto, aux dirigeants, à Justin Trudeau, au Parlement. Appeler exactement ces dirigeants et pour dire ne pas laisser exactement le dirigeant de I.S.U.P.K rentrer au Canada. Vous savez qu'est-ce qui est arrivé? On est en Europe. On est en Angleterre, où ce que le roi d'Angleterre réside. On est là. Où ce que la famille royale, Canada appartient à la famille royale, pas vrai? On est exactement dans où ce qu'ils sont. Là, le Canada va dire quoi maintenant? Jimmy Toronto, tap that screen. All Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian, tap that screen, man. You understand? Hey, if you want in English, this is a French class, but if you want in English, you understand? Let me know. Alors, voilà qu'est-ce qui est arrivé dernièrement. All right? Et aujourd'hui, qu'est-ce qu'on fait? On commémore tout ce qu'on a fait. On commémore tout ce qu'on a fait. Pourquoi? Parce que c'est nécessaire de le faire. Pourquoi? Parce que personne d'autre va le faire. Hey, go over there. Go in the room. Donnez-moi 2 secondes. 2 secondes. All right. We here. Alors, l'affaire qui arrive exactement que dernièrement, il y avait tout ce monde-là exactement qui sont venus contre nous, Benai Brief, qui est venu contre nous. Mais aujourd'hui, qu'est-ce qu'on voit? On voit qu'on est exactement en Europe. On voit exactement qu'on est dans des autres parties exactement de l'Amérique. Comprenez? Et c'est quelque chose de grandiose. C'est quelque chose exactement de quelque chose de inoubliable qu'on peut voir. Pourquoi? Parce que notre peuple est en train de grandir. On est en train de grandir. On est en train exactement de se mettre exactement dans une position où ce qu'on va faire, qu'est-ce que la Bible dit de faire. All right? Donnez-moi 2 secondes. Je ne sais pas qu'est-ce qui arrive ici. Là, comme... Tap that screen. Tap the screen. Tap the screen. I want to see more like. I want to see more like and more shares. You understand? Tap that screen, man. Don't be scared. All right? If you got gift, give. You know what I'm saying? Without asking for no gift, but if you have, hey, they're welcome. All right? If you have question also, you want to say something, you understand? Don't be scared. We got you, man. You understand? But this class is in French. If you want to speak English, you understand? If you don't understand what we're saying, let us know. We're gonna, you understand? We're gonna put you on, man. Understand? All right. Alors, l'affaire qui arrive aujourd'hui, qu'est-ce qu'on va faire? On va faire une commémoration de tout ce qu'on a fait. De tout ce qu'on a fait, qui veut dire quoi? Depuis le commencement exactement de ces mini-séries, on est rendu à la 100e épisode de ces mini-séries, qui a pris à peu près 2 ans à cause que, tu vois, des circonstances, ça a pris à peu près 2 ans. Et là, on va continuer à le faire. Mais aujourd'hui, j'ai quelque chose de spécial. Il y a 2 personnes, comme j'avais dit au commencement, qui étaient là depuis tout le temps, depuis le commencement avec nous dans ces mini-séries. 2 personnes à Montréal. Shalom, qui est exactement sur notre page de Facebook. On va te dire Twitter. Comprenez? Shalom. Et aussi, il y a exactement une autre personne qu'on ne va pas dire le nom avant exactement que ça soit, tu comprends, que le nom soit, que la personne veut qu'on dise son nom, all right? Mais il y a 2 personnes qui exactement vont recevoir des cadeaux de notre part à cause qui sont là. Abitung, quelle Bible que tu lis, tu sais pas que tu dois pas te couvrir la tête en tant qu'homme. Notre tête n'est pas couverte. Il y a un trou ici. Et quand tu vas voir les prêtres, quand tu vas voir les enseignants d'Israël, quand tu vas voir exactement, ils portaient un mitre, un mitri en anglais. Et le mitri, il y a une ouverture ici. Comprenez? Tu comprends? Habiton, tu ne comprends pas la Bible et tu ne sais rien de la Bible. Seul le I.S.U.P.K comprend cette Bible et comprend la vraie culture et la coutume des Israélites. Si tu veux comprendre la vraie culture, les faux juifs ne savent pas. Les faux juifs ont un petit chapeau sur leur tête. Tu vas leur dire quoi? Rien. Et pourtant, on va avoir une couronne par-dessus notre tête, pas vrai? La couronne d'un homme est comment? Tu as quelque chose, exactement le centre de ta tête. Le centre de ta tête, le pilier de ta tête est découvert. Notre tête est découverte ici. La tête est découverte ici. Tu vois mes cheveux? Hein? Comment tu t'appelles encore? Abingtung. Notre tête est découverte. Si tu comprends exactement la Bible. Pourquoi? Parce que les prêtres et les grands prêtres avaient leur tête découverte, même quand il y avait quelque chose sur leur tête. L'affaire qui arrive, pourquoi que cela est dans la Bible? Comme vous voyez avec les faux juifs aujourd'hui, mettre exactement tout un voile sur leur tête, c'est de ça que ça parle. Il n'y a pas d'ouverture. Vous comprenez? C'est une loi exactement pour que les grands prêtres et les prêtres s'habillent et ont des mitres, des mitri en anglais. Les mitri, comme vous voyez les hindous portant une sorte de mitri, mais les hindous ont un mitri qui est couvert ici. Les Israélites n'en ont pas. Ici, c'est découvert, comme qu'on a ici. Alors, tu as plus de questions? On peut t'enseigner, on va te le faire gratuitement et avec une bonne éducation. On va te dire la vérité, qu'est-ce que tu sais pas, all right, Abington? All right, let's get it. Why do we, you understand, do these things? We do these things, you understand, to wake up so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. Everybody that's in the chat, you understand, on TikTok, on Facebook, on YouTube, you understand? Make sure you like, share, and comment. If you have questions, you understand, you have questions and everything, put it in the chat, man. You understand? We're here for that. Alors, voilà pourquoi qu'on fait cela. Là, on va aller exactement dans un verset que j'aime beaucoup. Un verset que j'aime beaucoup, qui est 2 Timothée chapitre 2, verset 15. 2 Timothée chapitre 2, verset 15. On va y aller. Pour les grands connaisseurs de la Bible, on est là. Le I.S.U.P.K est là. C'est le temps de venir avec vos questions. C'est le temps de venir avec qu'est-ce que vous pensez savoir de cette Bible. Let's get it. 2 Timothée, chapitre 2, verset 15. Ça dit quoi? Traduit en français, bien sûr. N'oubliez pas de taper l'écran, taper l'écran, taper l'écran. « 2 Timothée chapitre 2 verset 15. Étudie à te montrer approuvé à Dieu. » La Bible dit quoi? Étudie afin de te montrer approuvé à Dieu. Qui veut dire quoi? Qui peut me dire que veut dire exactement cette phrase? Tu dis, TikTok, on est dans 2 Timothée dans la Bible, dans le Nouveau Testament, chapitre 2, verset 15. Que veut dire exactement cela? Étudie à te montrer approuvé à Dieu. Que veut dire cela, TikTok? Qui peut me dire que la définition, la simple définition exactement de cette phrase? Qui peut me dire, qui peut m'expliquer exactement qu'est-ce que je viens de lire ou qu'est-ce qui est dit dans 2 Timothée, chapitre 2, verset 15, dans le Nouveau Testament? Qui peut le dire? J'attends. J'attends. Abington, est-ce que tu es capable? Ou tu es déjà parti? Naked Phil, est-ce que tu es capable? 2 Timothée, chapitre 2, verset 15. Qui est capable de me dire que veut dire cela? Personne ne le sait. Voilà pourquoi le I.S.U.P.K est là. Voilà pourquoi on est là. Pourquoi? Parce que la majorité de vous, vous allez utiliser cette Bible. Vous allez utiliser cette Bible et vous savez qu'est-ce que vous allez faire? La lire sans même la comprendre. La lire et penser exactement que vous comprenez qu'est-ce que vous lisez. Cependant, ce n'est pas le cas. Pourquoi? Parce que si je suis capable d'emmener un simple verset et personne n'est capable de dire ou d'expliquer ce verset. Et voilà pourquoi le I.S.U.P.K est là. Voilà pourquoi l'école israélite de la connaissance universelle et pratique est là. Parce que nous, non seulement on va vous lire qu'est-ce qui est dans cette Bible, on va l'expliquer aussi. Voilà la job de pasteur. Voilà la job de prêtre. Voilà la job de prédicateur. Voilà la job exactement de quelqu'un qui suit Dieu. Quelqu'un qui aime Dieu. Quelqu'un qui aime le peuple de Dieu et quelqu'un qui aime cette Bible, bien sûr. Pour la majorité du monde, la majorité du monde dehors, il y a 12 tribus en Israël, pas vrai? Il y a 12 tribus en Israël. Voici un livre, oh shit, voici un livre, I.S.U.K, Son of Jacob, qui parle de la tribu de Issachar. Si je demande à la majorité des chrétiens qui est la tribu d'Issachar aujourd'hui, combien de chrétiens va pouvoir répondre et montrer avec perfection qui est la tribu de Issachar? Historiquement, qui est la tribu de Issachar? Ce livre-là est écrit par le capitaine Katza de notre école. Les affaires qui sont dedans, les recherches qu'il a fait, c'est des affaires exactement que vous devrez faire et chercher. Ce livre-là est sur Amazon. I.S.U.K, Son of Jacob. Si je demande qui est la tribu de Issachar aujourd'hui, personne ne le sait. Reuben, My Excellence. C'est un autre livre par le capitaine Katza de notre école. Si je demande à n'importe quel chrétien qui est la tribu de Reuben, combien de chrétiens va dire, oh, moi je connais c'est qui la tribu de Reuben aujourd'hui? Combien de chrétiens va dire, oh, moi je connais c'est qui, ça parle de qui? Combien de chrétiens va dire exactement cela? Hein? Non, non, ça ne dit pas cela. Je vais le relire encore à Bengtong, puisque ça ne demande pas de dire la parole de Dieu comme c'est. Ça dire de quoi? Je vais te la lire encore. Je vais te la lire. 2 Timothée, chapitre 2, verset 15. Étudie à te montrer approuvé à Dieu. Ce qui veut dire quoi? Tu dois faire des recherches. Tu dois étudier. La Bible est un livre d'histoire. Sais-tu qui est Reuben à Bengtong? Sais-tu qui est Issachar aujourd'hui? Puisque ces tribus-là sont encore en vie aujourd'hui. Dis-moi qui est Issachar à Bengtong. Qui est Issachar? Pour ceux qui sont dehors sur Facebook et YouTube, je donne, on est sur Twitter. On donne à Bengtong un peu de moment. Pour ceux exactement sur TikTok, on donne à Abington un peu de moment. Qui est exactement Issachar aujourd'hui? Ouais, ça c'est le deuxième. Ça c'est l'autre verset qui c'est la fin du verset, pas vrai? Qu'est-ce qu'il te vient de dire? Mais là, à premier, ça dit d'étudier. Study en anglais. Étudier. Et qu'est-ce que tu vas dire? Qu'est-ce qu'on étudie? On étudie la parole de Dieu. Alors, qui est Issachar? Puisque Issachar fait partie exactement de la Bible, des 12 tribus d'Israël. Qui est Issachar, Abington? Aujourd'hui. Puisqu'on peut voir dans Genèse 49, où ce que exactement des prophéties futuristiques, des prophéties du futur des 12 tribus d'Israël, qui placent les 12 tribus d'Israël dans le futur, dans les temps à venir, qui est aujourd'hui. Qui sont-ils aujourd'hui, Abington? Je te donne de quelques moments. Voilà pourquoi tu ne comprenais pas exactement qu'est-ce qu'on porte et exactement qu'est-ce que les prêtres portaient. C'est dans la Bible aussi. C'est dans le code vestimentaire des prêtres. Et Christ aussi est le grand prêtre, qui veut dire il va être habillé exactement de même. Mais lui, il va avoir des couronnes. Nous aussi, on va avoir des couronnes. Alors, une couronne sur notre tête, on ne peut pas exactement parler de Dieu. On ne peut pas enseigner avec une couronne sur notre tête. OK. Mais qui est Issachar? Qui est Issachar? Je ne vais même pas rentrer dans Ruben. Qui est Issachar, Abington? Comment ça? Le temps passe, le temps presse, Abington. Le temps presse, on n'a pas tout le temps. Abington, laisse-moi t'aider un peu, all right? Parce que tu ne comprends pas cette Bible, tu ne connais pas. Tu es un chrétien, bien sûr, tu ne connais rien de cette Bible. Et une chose que je vais vous dire, les chrétiens ne savent rien de cette Bible. Les chrétiens vont aller à l'église, penser que Jésus, Jésus, alléluia, alléluia, sans étudier. Nous, dans la I.S.U.P.K, on étudie. Et voilà pourquoi on est capable de savoir qui est Issachar. Et quand tu ouvres ce livre-là, tu vas voir que les Mexicains aujourd'hui sont la tribu de Issachar. Quand tu lis à propos de la tribu de Issachar, il y a la siesta dedans. Quand tu étudies à propos de la tribu de Ruben, tu vois qu'ils sont des guerriers comme c'était. Attendez une seconde. Les Blancs savent quelque chose. Les 10 tribus d'Israël, the 10 tribes of Israel, are the true story of the North American Indian, ou la vraie histoire des Indiens de l'Amérique du Nord. Ce n'est pas moi qui ai écrit ce livre-là. Je n'ai pas écrit ce livre-là. Et quand vous allez faire vos recherches, vous allez être capable de voir que cela exactement est fait. Vous allez être capable de voir que cela est exactement vérité. Oh. Je pensais que tu savais de quoi tu parles, buddy boy. Abington, je pensais que tu savais qui était Ruben. Tu ne sais pas aujourd'hui. Hein? Mais là, ça te dit que même les Amérindiens sont des enfants d'Israël. Pourquoi? Beaucoup de colonisateurs sont venus ici en Amérique. Et quand ils sont venus, qu'est-ce qui est arrivé? Ils sont venus avec du monde qui parlait hébreu, pas l'hébreu qu'on vous voyez aujourd'hui, les soi-disant juifs qui sont en Israël ou les Jewish, comme je les appelle. Les Jewish qui sont en Israël ne parlent pas hébreu, ils parlent du yiddish. Ce n'est pas de l'hébreu. Vous comprenez? C'est du yiddish. Ce n'est pas le peuple de Dieu non plus, ce n'est pas des vrais juifs. Vous comprenez? Les 10 tribus d'Israël. Pourquoi ça dit cela? Je vais vous montrer un autre livre. Dans ce livre-là qui s'appelle Les Apocryphes, qui a été exactement dans la Bible, 1611, 1611, dans la Roi Jacques. Ce livre-là a été exactement inclus dedans. Les catholiques ont enlevé ce livre-là. Pourquoi? Parce qu'il y a des affaires que vous ne devriez pas savoir. Apocryphe qui veut dire secret. All right? Dans 2 Esdras, dans le livre de 2 Esdras, chapitre 13, vous comprenez? 2 Esdras, chapitre 13, il y a où l'autre? Bon, notez là-bas. vous allez voir exactement comment que les Amérindiens sont venus ici. Comment que les Mexicains sont venus ici. Comment exactement que les Taïnos, les Arawaks et tout exactement ces tribus exactement qui étaient dans l'Amérique du Sud sont venus ici en Amérique. C'est là exactement. Même Christophe Colomb a utilisé ce livre-là, c'est dans son documentaire. C'est exactement dans son journal. Christophe Colomb a utilisé ce livre-là pour trouver les Amérindiens, pour trouver les autochtones. Qu'est-ce que la Bible demande de faire? Étudie et fais-toi approuver. Pourquoi? Parce que la Bible est un livre d'histoire aussi. Voilà pourquoi exactement que tu n'es pas capable. Abington, c'est ça ton nom, pas vrai? Abington, voilà pourquoi tu n'es pas capable de voir exactement et connaître et savoir qui sont la tribu de Issachar. Une seule tribu, je ne t'ai pas demandé les 12. Tu n'es pas capable de savoir cela, pourquoi? Parce que tu n'as jamais étudié de ta vie. Tu n'as jamais étudié de ta vie. Même quand tu as la Bible, tu penses savoir, oh, tu as quelque chose sur ta tête. Ça dit que les hommes ne devraient pas avoir quelque chose sur leur tête. Mon crâne est ouvert. Tu vois la partie qui est plus sensible du crâne de bébé? Cela devrait être ouvert. Comprenez? Les hindous appellent ça le top chakra. Cela devrait être ouvert. Comprenez? Tu comprends, Abington? Il est temps de sortir exactement de l'église. Pourquoi? Parce que les églises ne vous poussent pas à étudier. Les églises ne vous poussent pas à comprendre cette Bible. Et aujourd'hui, en tant que exactement que récapitulation, on voit quoi? On doit étudier. Et voilà qu'est-ce que je vous ai poussé à faire durant exactement ces 99 derniers épisodes. Vous poussez à vous étudier. Je vous ai montré exactement c'est quoi le mot gentil exactement dans le Nouveau Testament veut dire. Je vous ai montré c'est quoi le mot païen dans le Nouveau Testament veut dire. Je vous ai montré exactement que ce mot-là veut dire helléniste, qui parle exactement des enfants d'Israël, qui parle des Israélites qui suivaient la coutume des autres nations, comme on suit la coutume des Romains aujourd'hui, des Caucasiens aujourd'hui. Le Nouveau Testament n'est pas pour tout le monde. Le Nouveau Testament est seulement pour les 12 tribus d'Israël, comme l'Ancien Testament. C'est quelque chose de controversial que je dis, pas vrai? Abington. Et tous ceux exactement qui sont live. Et if you are live on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, tap that screen if you're on TikTok, right? And if you are not on TikTok, like, comment, and share, man. You understand? Let's put this truth out, you understand? Let's put this truth out to everybody. Let's make the algorithm, you understand, go wild, and so all people could get this truth, you understand, wherever they're at. You understand? This is the ministry that we do. The New Testament is for the Israelite only. All right? Let me go to a verse with you. You know, je vais aller dans un verset avec vous. On va aller dans Hébreux chapitre 8, verset 10. Hébreux chapitre 8, verset 10. Je ne vais pas vous garder trop longtemps, right? Je ne vais pas vous garder trop longtemps. Tap that screen. Tap that screen. I need everybody that's on live, you're on TikTok, to tap the screen, man. You know what I'm saying? You see a young black man, you understand, doing this, not dancing around, not jiving around, but using knowledge and bringing knowledge to you. Especially, you understand, what everybody been using lately. Everybody been focusing on the Bible. Everybody, you understand, some don't believe in the Bible, some do. Meanwhile, nobody has the breakdown of the Bible. But in the I.S.U.P.K, Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge under Commandant General YAHANNA, we're giving you the truth of the Bible. And the thing is, you could come and test us. We don't just say what we say and that's it. Come. If we're lying about this Bible, come and prove it. Si on ment à propos de cette Bible, viens nous le prouver. Viens prouver exactement comment. Viens nous démentir. On donne un défi à tout le monde qui est dehors, qui nous entend. Magic, Selma, Siaima, Sappy, Mama Ewu. Tap that screen, man. Tap that screen. Like, comment, and share. You know what I'm saying? You don't understand what we're saying? It is in French. Just say you don't understand, and we'll break it down for you, all right? All right. Hebrews chapter 8, verse 10. Let me get there for you. Make sure you get a Bible. When you see me live, make sure you get a Bible. You know what I'm saying? With you. Get you a Bible. Buy yourself a Bible if you don't have one already. You know what I'm saying? Like this. You could see where we at. And then we could, you know what I'm saying? You could break it down as well. You could see the breakdown. And if we don't say, you know what I'm saying, the truth, you could come against us. You could show it, you know what I'm saying? You could show that we don't tell the truth. You could show, you know what I'm saying, that what we say is not true. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Hébreux chapitre 8, verset 10. Car c'est ici l'alliance que je traiterai avec la maison d'Israël après ces jours-là, dit l'Éternel. Je mettrai mes lois dans leurs esprits et je les écrirai dans leur cœur. Et je serai pour eux un Dieu et ils seront pour moi un peuple. A lot of Christians want to use what we see in Hebrews chapter 8, verse 10 and say this Israel is spiritual. This is a lie. It is not the truth. I'll tell you why. You know why? Because can I be a spiritual Chinese? Can I be a spiritual Chinese? Can I be a spiritual Japanese? The Russians are fighting the Ukrainian. Can I be a spiritual Ukrainian? I'm not going to fight you for who you are. I'm just a Ukrainian spiritual. Spiritually, I am a Ukrainian. Spirituellement, je suis un Ukrainien. Est-ce que je peux dire cela? Would that make sense for anybody that's out there? I am a spiritually Ukrainian. I believe from the bottom of my heart that I am a spiritually Ukrainian. You know what a real Ukrainian would say? It would say STFU. STFU. You know what I mean. Go look it up if you don't. Be quiet. You're not no spiritual Ukrainian. Get in the war. Fight for your people then. That's what they will say. So why people, you understand, want to use the fact, you understand, that Israel now is spiritual? Why coming in the New Testament now Israel is spiritual? Meanwhile, pendant ce temps, on voit exactement que dans Hébreu, Paul recite la même prophétie dans l'Ancien Testament. Pourquoi? Pourquoi? Mama Ewu. Why is Paul saying the same prophecy that's in the Old Testament? For this covenant I will make with the house of Israel, which means what? Qui veut dire quoi? This covenant, ce testament, n'est pas encore fait. Ça, dans l'Ancien Testament, est accompli dans le Nouveau Testament. Qui veut dire c'est un Nouveau Testament. This is a new covenant that I will make with who? With the Israelites, with the children of Israel, with the house of Israel. After those days, say the Lord. That's the new covenant with Christ. The new covenant comes with Christ, right? This is the new covenant. You understand? Which means what? The New Testament is for the Israelites only. You understand? It is for the Israelites only. It is for nobody else. Nobody else. You understand? Nobody else have these laws. Nobody else have these commandments. Matter of fact, let's go to a verse that I love a lot. Romans chapter 9. Let's go to Romans chapter 9. For everybody that want to understand this Bible, Tu veux comprendre cette Bible? Viens-t'en exactement dans l'école israélite de la connaissance universelle et pratique. Si tu es négro, latino, autochtone, voilà la place où ce que tu devrais être. Tap that screen if you're on TikTok. I don't see nobody tapping the screen. Understand? Tribe of East Africa, descended from Egypt, you a lie. You know why? Because the Egyptians are still in Africa today. The people in Sudan are the Egyptian when you know history. Matter of fact, let me give you a black historian, right? Called Rudolph R. Windsor. This is what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for y'all, you understand, to bring me, you understand, comment. Self-created. I'm bringing you, you understand? I'm waiting for people like y'all to bring knowledge and stuff. But let me bring you to something, man. Because you don't know history. This is in the book, From Babylon to Timbuktu. You could check this book. It's on Amazon. Anybody get this book, all right? In page 84, second paragraph. In the year 65 BC, the Roman armies under General Pompey captured Jerusalem. In 70 AD, General Vespasian and his son Titus put an end to the Jewish states with great slaughter, which means they were unaliving Jews. Wait a minute. During the period of the military governance of Palestine, many outrages and atrocities were committed against the residue of the people, which means the Jews. During the period from Pompey to Julius, it has been estimated that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa, fleeing Roman persecution and slavery. The slave markets were full of black Jewish slaves. These are the people that was in East Africa, in West Africa. East Africa, of course. In East Africa, like you understand, like Sudan, you understand, in all these regions, you understand, above Ethiopia. These are the, you understand, the good, you understand, the Egyptian that's over there. But you know what? Self-created. They were selling you that was in West Africa. They were selling your forefather that was in West Africa. You understand? They were selling your forefather that was in Africa, West Africa. There were Jews. You understand? Matter of fact, let's get more. It is an interesting book that you should get. A lot of Pan-Africans will never read this book. Meanwhile, it is made, you understand, this book is written by a black man, a black historian. A lot of black people, you understand, that follow Egypt will never read this book, or will read it, will never bring it out. We'll never talk about this book. Why? Because it goes against their philosophy. It goes against exactly their indoctrination. Let me read you something. The black Jews had an advantage over the African tribes. Which means what? There were Jews in Africa, and we were better than the Africans. You understand? We were better than Africans. And self-created, we have video where African was saying we sold you in slavery. We have African that bowed down to us in our school. Go look it up. I.S.U.P.K. African bowed down in front of I.S.U.P.K. And saying Ethiopian bowed down in front of I.S.U.P.K. saying we used to sell you guys for slave. And you could go on Google. You could go on any, you understand, search engine on the net and find the fact that Africans used to sell us as slaves. And who they sold? The Jews. The black Jews had an advantage over the African tribe. They carried their culture, history, laws, and written records with them. This assured them a constant precedent for the development of a higher social and organization. Because of the stability of the black Jewish culture, the Jews were not absorbed into the autochthonous population, which means what? We didn't follow Africans. We were in Africa, we never followed the Africans. That's right there. It's right there. A black man wrote this book. You understand? In fact, the Jews absorbed some of the native tribes, which means what? Africans were following us. Is it hard to, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stop at right there. Africans were following us. Don't Africans still reggae right now? They want to make it their type of music and say they started that music. Don't African want to still dancehall right now and say, well, you know what? We created our own music, Afro beats. You understand? You said there's nothing as African, but you just say enslavement happened everywhere. More Africans enslaved other Africans than white. So now you're saying there's nothing like African. You're using the same word. Then you say that you're saying that we can't use that word. That's what happens when you are saying indoctrinate. You going into an indoctrination process. You know what I'm saying? You don't even understand what you're saying. You don't even take the time and reflect and think about what you're saying, man. You understand? African enslaved the Jews, man. You understand? There were places in Africa, you understand? You could see in this video, you understand? While you're watching this live, right? Go on the videos. You're gonna see where, you understand, there was land of Jews in Africa. Land of the Jews. It was written in Latin. You understand? Then put it in Latin so you don't find out. So Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian over here don't find out. You understand what we're talking about? What they talking about? African were selling Jews, man. You understand? They were selling Africans that, you know, selling the same Africans as themselves. They were selling the Jews that came in Africa. And from there, after 70 AD, we had a world empire. We even had queens in Africa that fought against white people, man. We are, you understand, like women that fought against oppressors. You understand? Meanwhile, they will never be mentioned by Africans. They will never be mentioned, but it's in this book. By Pan-Africanists. You understand? They will never be mentioned by Pan-Africans. Meanwhile, it's in this book. So like I have to make it in a little bit in English for you, understand, but they will never be mentioned, man. You understand? Bantus enslaved Cushite. Well, you understand, we don't call ourselves Bantus because we understand something. We understand that we were in places in Africa, and Africans, after selling us, took over our names. That's one thing that you got to learn about history as well. You understand? Like the Mendigo tribe and whatnot. Some people would say, well, the Mendigo were Israelites and everything. Nah. The Mendigo tribe, you understand, took over, you understand, the Jews. And so the Jews, just like you had in Wida, just like you had in Dahomey. You understand? Just like you had in Dahomey, self-created. You had the Jews in Dahomey. And you understand, when you had the woman king, you had the movie about the woman king. Meanwhile, you know what happened? They were giving an African that role of the woman king. And you know what she did? She said after doing her research, I'm not doing the movie. She said, I'm not doing the movie. You know why? Because she did her research and realized that, you understand, those people were killing black people. Those black people, those black Jews, they were killing them, putting them in slavery, eating them. You understand? That's what happened in Africa. You know what I'm saying? We have African that you know what I'm saying? You could find African that's saying, well, you know what? We used to eat you guys. They used to, you know what I'm saying? We were a source of food for the Africans, man. We had Africans, you understand, that admitted that, man. We used to eat you guys. Just like, you understand, we have videos, you know what I'm saying, on TikTok as well. You could see it. Africans are eating Muslim. Well, Muslim is good food. A good Muslim is a good food. That's on TikTok right now. The same thing was happening with us, with Jews in Africa. Self-created. You know what I'm saying? But you're not going to talk about these things. And I understand why. Because, you understand, we're supposed to be a lost sheep. We're not supposed to know who we are. We're not supposed to understand, you understand, we are the greatest people that walk this earth. We're not supposed to understand, you understand, can African play basketball like us? How many black Africans are in the NFL? How many Africans are in the NBA? I'm not talking about all us black people over here, but Africans from Africa. How many of them, since we are the same people, we have the same talent, how many black Africans, you understand, are in the NFL, NBA? Where's the next Michael Jackson from Africa? Where's the next Usher? The next, you understand, what's his name? R. Kelly. Not for the molestation, of course, but where's the next, you understand, great singer? Where's the Tupac of the Africans? Where are they? Meanwhile, you know what happened, self-created? We've been colonized. We've been going through atrocities for, you understand, over 500 years. Even before, you understand, they sold us to the white man. They were selling us to themselves. All this is, you know what I'm saying, is on this page, you know what I'm saying, I.S.U.P.K Montreal page on TikTok. You could look at this, man. You understand? Where's the African Tupac? Where's the African, you understand, poet, just like Tupac, just like Biggie? Where are they? Meanwhile, they're in their motherland, right? They're living in Mama Africa. They don't suffer like us. So they should have been better than us. But you understand? It's not just entertainment, it's our talent. We make it entertainment. The white man use it as entertainment today, but this is our talent. When you read the Bible, you understand about Solomon. Solomon was just like Tupac, better than Tupac. When you read about you understand, like David wrote the Psalms. You know what the Psalms about? These are, you understand, songs, you understand? Songs about pain, songs about war, songs about brotherhood, man. You understand? Songs about brotherhood. You understand? That's what happened. All right, self-created. Solomon is a fictional character. Well, that's what you want to say. But you know what happened? I'm gonna have to ask you, what about the archaeology found in Israel? And we're gonna be putting some archaeology in this chat. we got the archaeology. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to explain exactly the wars that was happening. You understand? And they have the wars. You're gonna have to explain the sites, and you're gonna have to explain all these things. But you're not gonna be able to. You're gonna deflect and then whatnot. All right. Fun, voyant, fun. Sakabai. Bonjour, Semno. Shalom, sis. Yao shamarta ba shem yao shai. Fun, voyant, Sakabai, sis. One. But this is what happened. Solomon wasn't a fictional character, man. These people in the Bible wasn't no fictional character. Why? Because you could find yourself in archaeology. You could find yourself other people, other tribes, other nations talked about Israelites. You understand? That would be stupid to say that they're fictional character. Meanwhile, the other nation talk about it. The other nation talk about, you understand, the Israelite. You understand? What you talking about? The other nation talk about the Israelite bowing themselves in front of us, in front of them, man. You understand? Oh, you only look in Egypt, right? Yes, there is in Egypt. There is in Egypt mention of Israel. And there's in Assyria. There's in Babylonia. Dum-dum. But you never did those research. You understand? You never did those research. And we're going to bring it out for you. You understand? We're going to bring it out for you, man. Why? Because people like you need knowledge. You think you have knowledge? Meanwhile, there's a black historian that tells you, you understand, the Jews fled in Africa. So those Jews, where did they come from? Where did from what? Which family on earth did those Jews come from? Self-created. I'm asking you a question. Those Jews that fled in Africa, from which family of the earth? Where did they come from? What is their roots? I'm giving you 2 seconds. If you can answer that, then I'm moving on. The Jews fled in Africa. The Romans, when they were destroying Israel, right? They have, you understand, murals where they show themselves, you understand, with the big menorah, you understand, the big candlestick of the Israelite, carrying it outside, you understand, of Jerusalem, outside of the temple. They have that in Rome. It's in their museum, which means the Jews were there. Which means what? The temples, you understand, of the Jews was in Israel. So if the temple of the Jews were in Israel, what about the Israel of the Jews? And if the Israel of the Jews didn't happen, if those people were, you understand, like just myth, where did those Jews come from? Answer that. I bet you won't. I bet you can't. Why? Because what you've been learning, you understand, is nothing but BS. You understand? All right. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. And for everybody that's live right now, right? You understand? Like, we're gonna do something that we don't do usually. This is what we do for dum-dums like you, all right? Self-created. And I understand when you self-created. Self-created is just like self-made. Something that's selfish. Somebody that's selfish. That have no love for the people, you understand? Self-created. With the camera. Can we see? Can we see? Can we see? Oh, shit. Hey, Shalom says, Sakabai. No sweat, sis. My phone C class, là, right? Ma obligé la go, là, ma phone C class, all right? All right, no sweat, sis. All right, Shalom. On met fermé. All right. Select, you know what I'm saying? That's a sister in Montreal, man. Powerful sister. What a sis, you understand? Like, all right, so can we do this? Can we do this over here? I'm trying to flip my screen for y'all. For those that I mean, like that's on YouTube. We're trying to do this, you know what I'm saying? Like so this dude could see something, all right? Matter of fact, fake camera, it's supposed to be this one. It's supposed to be this one, but it's not letting us, you know, flip the camera. All right, so just give me a second there. I'll find a way to do it. Camera. All right. Okay. Oh, you cannot see it. You can't see it. All right. Self-created, right? Go look up Israelite in Assyria. Go look this up. Self-created. I'll give you 2 seconds. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go away for 2 seconds. I'm gonna pause this for 2 seconds. Go look up Israelite in Assyria. Go in the images on Google. If you're telling me you don't see Israelite, you understand? Assyria talk about the Israelites, you're a liar. I'm going to give you 2 seconds, all right? Hey, Slack, YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Facebook, Slack. We on TikTok, you know what I'm saying? We got to go run on TikTok. And this is what you need to do, you know what I'm saying, as well on Facebook, on YouTube. Ask question, man. Go wild, you know what I'm saying, on these comments, man. Like, comment, and share. I'll be back 2 seconds, all right? All right, we're back. All right, so self-created. Did you go see it? Israelite in Assyria. Did you go see it? Pour ceux qui sont exactement live avec nous sur TikTok, il y a un tapez l'écran. Pour ceux qui sont live avec nous exactement sur Facebook, sur YouTube, tapez, vous comprenez, like, comment and share. Je ne vois pas de comments sur YouTube, je ne vois pas de comments sur Facebook. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? C'est notre 100e exactement épisode. Je voulais dire merci à un soldat exactement qui était là depuis le commencement avec nous, qui a été le plus souvent là avec nous. C'est Yashalom, vous comprenez, on va te donner ton respect exactement pour être dans ces classes et dans ces mini-séries-là. Je te remercie profondément, to water soldat, d'être là exactement, comme de toujours été là exactement dans ces classes. Je sais qu'aujourd'hui, comme on a notre boulot exactement, des fois le temps n'est pas favorable, mais merci exactement que tu as toujours été au commencement avec nous, avec le I.S.U.P.K Montréal. All right? Il y a une autre personne aussi. On va exactement te donner ton respect dans pas long, right? Self-created. Alors you didn't see, you understand, like Israelite in Assyria. This not as Israelite made thing. This is the Assyrian, you understand? And that depicted even Jehu, an Israelite, descendant of Omri, descendant, you understand, of the Israelite in the Bible. That's in the archaeology, man. Don't tell me it's nothing convincing. Say that you understand, you're hard-headed, and you understand you don't give a damn about facts, because your indoctrination matters more than facts, matters more than the truth. And that's what happened with Christians. Christians are exactly like that. This is why, you understand, the I.S.U.P.K, everything outside the I.S.U.P.K is Christianity. Egypt is Christianity. Everything else is Christianity. You understand? Why? Because you have it right there. You could go on Google. Anybody, n'importe qui peut aller sur Google. Allez type Israelite in Assyria. And you will see the Assyrian speak about the Israelite. Depict the Israelite, man. Have depiction of the Israelite bowing down. Have depiction of the Israelite in slavery, man. What are you talking about? It's not convincing. You know why it's not convincing? Because it goes against your stupidity, man. It goes against your BS. This is why it's not convincing. To anybody else, it is convincing. To me, you understand? I see, you understand, Israelite. Oh, they depicted the Israelite. This is not Israelite monument. You understand? It's not a stretch. It is fact. It is history, man. It is history, man. How is it a stretch when the Assyrian depicted the Israelites bowing down to themselves? to them. You understand? How is it a stretch? Self-created. You know what's a stretch? You being self-created. It took a mother and a father to create you, man. You are not self-created, man. You didn't give birth to yourself. That is a stretch. Your own self is a stretch. Now, I just dropped that because I ain't got time to waste, you understand, with somebody that's dumb. All right. Hey, Kana Miriam. We don't say shalom over here. We say shalom. Now, why shalom? Says Yahweh Shabbat Tabashim Yosha. All right. We say shalom. We don't say shalom. Shalom is like saying banana. Say shalom. All right. Get not shalom. Shalom. You understand? Shalom is Yiddish. We don't speak Yiddish. We Israelites. You understand? You understand? We're the real Jews. We're not fake Jews. We don't speak Yiddish. All right. But that being said, you understand? Like we started these mini series. Why? Because you understand, all people gotta understand who we are. All people gotta understand, you understand, that we are the 12 tribes of Israel. And specifically, the New Testament is only for the Israelite. You understand? The New Testament is only for the Israelite. Man, be quiet, self-created, man, with your putah. You understand? Prove me putah was real. Prove me that the God of Egypt was real. That's what you got to do. Understand? Don't tell me. Don't let me. Matter of fact, I was trying to put something for y'all Egyptologists, where you understand you have your gods sucking up. You understand? I don't want to say sucking, but putting their own rod into their mouth. That's something of Egypt. You understand? Matter of fact, one of your biggest Egyptology, you understand, teachers, Polite, just got you understand, sentenced because he was molesting a child. Just like your gods were molesting each other. That's in Egypt. You understand? That's the conflict between Seth and Seth and his family. You understand? If you know what I'm talking about. You understand? When even the mother got included in it. You understand? That's what Egypt does. Egypt bring your child get molested. That's where it started. If you want to say Egypt was the first civilization, which is not, you understand, of earth, on earth, well, Egypt brought child molestation. And any Egyptologist, you say any Egyptologist that I see, either is a product of child molestation or is a child molester. That's what I learned according, you understand, to life and living this life and seeing exactly, you understand, these different religions. Either you are a product of child molestation or you're a child molester yourself. All right. That being said, I don't want to indulge into that because I will in one day. TikTok will ban me. But hey, let's get it. Alors, voilà exactement qu'est-ce qu'on fait. On enseigne aux négros, latinos, aux autochtones qui sont les 12 tribus d'Israël. All right. Alors, avec ceci étant dit, we're not gonna, you understand, wait too long, keep you too long, you understand, and whatnot. You understand? Hold on a second. Matter of fact, I gotta do this tonight. Anybody could go and look up the contending of Horus and Set. These are Egyptian gods, right? Right, self-created. This is in the wall of Egypt also. These are Egyptian gods, right? Anybody could see the contending of Horus and Set, where they molest the, you understand? The uncle molests the youngest. And after that, the mother put the semen, the seed of the youngest, and put it in the salad and made the other one eat. That's what you want to follow? Good night. Anybody could, y'all say, any Egyptologist that you're not aware of what's going on in Egypt? You understand? Go ahead and look it up. The contending of Horus and Set. You are not a gift to the world. What are you doing for the world right now? What are you doing for the world? Self-created. What the hell are you doing for the world? Tell me, what are you doing? You want to take Egyptian science? Meanwhile, the Bible tells you that Abraham went into Egypt and taught Egypt. You understand? But you want to talk about Egypt? What are you doing for the world? With all this science, with the contending of Horus and Set, what are you doing for the world? What are you doing for the world? You understand? Well, before Moses, there was Abraham, and Abraham taught Egypt. Because you understand, we could see the same God in Egypt, in Sumeria, way before Egypt. Don't even get started, bro. You're not talking to a student right here. You're talking to a teacher. All right. What are you doing? You understand? For the world. Says Egypt is a gift of the world, right? You follow Egypt. What is the gift that you give into the world? Now let's talk about you. Because you know what we're doing for the world in the I.S.U.P.K? We're changing lives over here. So far, I see your people and anybody that's still following Egypt molesting children. That's what I see. I see y'all still being homosexual, LGBT. That's what I see. Lesbian, gays. You understand? That's what I see. Rainbow Coalition. That's what I see from y'all. What are you doing for the people? What are you doing for the world? Self-created. Yeah. Oh, if you don't know that Abraham taught Egypt, you should get your knowledge up. You shouldn't even talk, because of course, every capital city has an obelisk. And you know why? You know why they have? Because just like the money, Jansen, that you have, the American money that you have as an Egyptian symbol. Because why? Because the Egyptian had the Jews, the Israelites, in captivity. This is why the Bible says you will go back in Egypt again. The Bible prophesies us being in this captivity, and them being our captors or enslavers, they will follow Egypt, man. You understand? They will follow Egypt. You understand? That's what happened. The Bible tell us exactly that. And Israel has 6 obelisks? Of course. Israel has 6 obelisks. Why? You know, the Romans were in Israel, right? You know that the Greeks were in Israel, right? The Greeks were followers of Egypt, right? They had the Israelites as slaves. Oh, you understand? Nah, Jesus didn't go study in Egypt. They hid Jesus in Egypt. They hid Jesus in Africa. He didn't go and study over there. They brought him as a kid. And afterwards, he came back, you understand? Like 12 years old, Jesus was in Israel. He came back, you understand, before 12. So what are you talking about? That's stupid to say. Like Jesus will learn all the entire laws and everything of Egypt, and at 12 years old is back in Israel and know everything about Egypt. At 12 years old, did you know philosophy? Did you know trigonometry at 12 years old? Did you know algebra at 12 years old? Come on, man. What are you doing for the world? And you know what the Bible say? The Egyptian will be destroyed, and African will be destroyed also. Africans will be slaves to the Israelites. That's what the Bible says. You understand? And Jesus was not considered an Egyptian magician, man. That's stupid to say. That's stupid to say. You know why? Because Jesus talked about, you know, saying Yahweh. He knew who his father was. He didn't talk about what, like y'all said, Horus and Set and I commit that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't talk about these Egyptian God. He talked about, you know what I'm saying, Yahweh. The same God that you could find in Egyptian archaeology. The same name of the God that you could find, you understand? The Shashu of Yahweh. You understand? In Egypt. But I understand you don't know these things, man. Understand? But anyway, so far I asked you, you understand? Yahweh is not Yahweh. There's no Yahweh in the Hebrew. It's Yahweh. There's no Yahweh in the Hebrew. That's how stupid you are. That's your indoctrination. You think what you know is the truth. Yahweh is not in the Bible. The God of the Bible is not called Yahweh. He's called Yahweh. And it's not the same as Yahweh. Yahoo is not in the Bible. You understand? And the Bible tells us not to worship the moon. That's exactly, you understand? That's one of it. Like Egyptians want to say, you understand, Kemetic want to say, well, the Bible is copied from Egypt. Meanwhile, the Bible tells you not to worship the moon. You know who's the moon god? Allah. Allah. The same Allah, you understand, with the Muslim, that's the moon god. Not Yahweh. All right? You sound stupid right now. And go get somebody, you understand, that's more knowledgeable that could, you understand, talk to us. All right. But anyway, I stay here for way too long. You understand, I'm supposed to do 1 hour, but I stay for way too long. So tap that screen while we're here, all right? Pour tous ceux exactement qui sont live avec nous, on va vous remercier encore et on va remercier. Ah, damn. C'est là que Myriam LPB. Bonjour, je suis Madame Karine, je viens en France et je viens d'avoir pour ma première fois une fille d'âge. Quelle complication m'a fait, tout va bien. Ah, ben. Myriam, c'est là que Myriam met. Myriam, je sais que tu passes à travers des mauvais temps. Fais juste me dire exactement si je suis Madame Karine. Madame Karine, mais t'es Myriam ici, là, comme tu vois. All right. Madame Karine, c'est quoi tu veux? Parce que ça, c'est trop long pour lire, là. All right. Tap that screen on TikTok. The water for everybody that's been with us, you understand, on TikTok. Thank you. You understand? And this is the place where, you understand, we destroy all false philosophies, man. You understand? All false philosophies, you understand, what they want to say, you understand, like we're supposed to be Egyptian. Nah, the Egyptian had us in slavery. And this is why you see America, you understand, following Egypt. This is why you have the Freemasons following Egypt. You understand why? Because welcome back to slavery, Negro. Welcome back to slavery, you understand, you black people. Welcome back to the same slavery that you served in Egypt. Meanwhile, our people, you understand, being in this indoctrination and ignorance that they live in today, they think that they are the Egyptians. You are not the Egyptian, Negro. You are the slave of Egypt back in the day. Your forefather was slave of Egypt back in the day. And today you are serving the same slavery. You understand? You are serving the same slavery, but one thing happened that's going to happen. It's about to change. It's about to change. Why? Because we will realize who we are. You understand? When you look at African comes over here. They build, they get rich, they bring back that money to Mama Africa. We still stay stuck in this situation no matter what we do. You know why? Because there's only one solution for us. So like this is supposed to be in French, but there's only one solution for us, which is following the laws, precepts, and commandments that's in the Bible and nowhere else. These commandments that you find in there, in this book, they are not in Egypt. There are commandments about not being LGBT in this book. There are commandments where not to molest children in this book. There are commandments when not to have sex with the auntie. Meanwhile, you could find, you understand, tribes in Africa, you understand, that's having sex with the aunties. Where the auntie, or you understand, one of the auntie has to have sex with the, you know what I'm saying, with the man first before he gets married to the woman, to the niece. You have those type of, you understand, ritual and custom in Africa. You understand? Egyptians used to worship crocodiles. Matter of fact, you understand, like for instead of using condom back in the day, Egyptians used to use crocodile dung and put it in the vajayjay of the woman. They used to put it in the vajayjay of the woman, and after that, do the penetration into that woman with all the crocodile dung, with all the crocodile fecal matter. That was the Egyptian lifestyle. That's the lifestyle that you want to live. That's this lifestyle that I should live. Nah, I get, you know what I'm saying? F them and be Egyptian, man. I'd rather follow this. That tells me that I am one of the greatest people that God ever made on this earth. Just like you have the animals. The animals, there's one type of animals that's above. The king of the jungle, the king of the sea, the king of the air. Well, you know what? You Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian, you are the king on earth. You are the king in this life. And it's time to act like it. With that being said, merci exactement pour tous ceux exactement qui étaient live avec nous. Merci exactement pour Femme Voyant. Merci pour Kala exactement qui like. Pour tout le monde qui a liké exactement, partagé, comprenez? To water, you understand? Et on applaudit exactement, ça fait notre 100e épisode. Shalom ya, tu vas recevoir un cadeau, all right? Tu vas recevoir un cadeau. Je vais te taguer exactement sur cette classe. Tu vas voir? Je ne peux pas te taguer ici. Je vais te taguer sur cette classe. Tu vas recevoir un cadeau. Et il va y avoir une autre personne aussi, exactement, que je tiens en secret pour l'instant, qui va avoir un cadeau dans pas long, exactement, pour être à cause de leur présence qui était exactement bienfaisante exactement dans nos classes. Avec ceci, je vous dis à tous les négros, les latinos, les autochtones, shalom, yaba shemir shabarkatam, à tous nos sœurs, shalom, yaoshamartaba shemir shai. On se voit exactement demain avec la classe de fraternité que l'officier de section bancaire ne va pas pouvoir être avec nous. Je vais exactement avoir la classe. Et après demain, on va avoir la classe de loi aussi que je vais être avec vous exactement. Pour tout ce temps-là que je n'ai pas été avec vous, là, je vais exactement aller direct. Et ce samedi aussi, n'oubliez pas exactement la décortication des Écritures. Chaque samedi de 8h à 10h p.m. avec le I.S.U.P.K Montréal, I.S.U.P.K Toronto. Et avec ceci, je vous dis shalom Israël. On se revoit bientôt.
Kill the beat.
I don't know who, somebody need to hear this. Y'all don't speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks, native Hispanics. The Germans getting locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died, y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew, you a Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dum-dum, a gun that would die. Yeah, Yeezy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on a yarmulke. We were slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth, I had to make it clear. How Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947, your menorah got 9 sticks, it's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world, Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs. Bunch of thieves and culture vultures, ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you litter. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do 'em like Hammond, it's the Feast of Purim. U.P.K undefeated, this an easy win. We was born fighting, y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bass and they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all tryna make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. He ain't the devil, who is? I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi why he get them babies herpes. I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody try to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, this what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'd punch you in person. I know this an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ, they the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas, they a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth, niggas terrified. I'm about to go DEFCON 4, I ain't satisfied.
That is proof. That is absolute proof that they know we are the real Jews. That's absolute proof. Now you got the records. Go find me a white Jew on any archaeology in Egypt anywhere. You will never find a piece of archaeology with white people as slaves in Egypt. So don't tell me that they were slaves and it's their identity, and they know it. And I know the blasphemy of them, which say they are Jews and are not. The Lord knows the blasphemy of you so-called white people that say you are Jews and you are not Jews. You are not the people of the law. You are not God's chosen people. God's chosen people are living in the ghettos of America. God's chosen people are in poverty and depression in the streets of America. God's chosen people are walking around in America with no identity. That's where God's chosen people.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my actions. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never a home, only a place of captivity, saved facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting, the trail of my tears is countless. Main fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angels, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be, slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash, get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And and sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember YAHANNA's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in this body, you fit a Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they making oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mad shooters. Devils design fire for our babies to pass through. In the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I